No, Mulan's not gay, but her boyfriend sure is. Hey, what's up, y'all? We are back in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Tomorrow is time. It's a Lucky Dragon update, as well as the Majesty and Magnolia Star Path. And Mulan and Mushu are coming. This is my outfit that I came up with. I'm giving dragon realness, Mushu fierceness, and it's the Year of the Dragon. I got this little dragon when it was New Year's. So he's my little role model, as well as Mulan and Mushu, obviously. And speaking of that, I watched the movie again last night, literally, just to, get a little more hyped and kind of remember what actually happens in the movie, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. I wanted to talk about that, as well as some of the things that are in the patch notes that are very exciting that's going down tomorrow. There was a lot of stuff in the patch notes besides the description of Mulan. There's new edit mode and furniture stuff going on, new DreamSnaps, Valley Visit, Premium Shop, and bug fixes. And I saw in here they mentioned just barely, show your pride with a collection of new free items claimable via a series of in-game codes. Keep an eye out for a blog post on June 27th, which will include more details and codes. This is all nice and fun, but the original announcement about Pride was a little behind. It wasn't at the beginning of the month. And they said, hey, get last year's stuff. Basically stated, hey, we have stuff from last year. Happy Pride. Get that stuff, girl. Which is good for people that didn't know that it came out. It's nice stuff. It's just t-shirts. I saw a few of those t-shirts in the DreamSnap voting last week, which was also pretty nice. But overall, I did my previous video where I said that they're late to the Pride Parade, and they are very much late to the Pride Parade. Considering they're putting out the new Pride merch on the 27th, the update is the 26th, and the Pride merch is coming out on the 27th, as well as the Inside Out stuff. I'm not sure if they backed off the Pride stuff and they're trying to keep the Pride separate from Mulan, or if everything's just running late, but I feel like it's a little weird and a little late. Yes, better late than never, but also I feel like maybe they could have timed it better. Some people may not know, but a lot of people consider Mulan to be a very gay movie. And I'm not saying that Mulan is gay or the movie is about being gay. That is inaccurate. But a lot of people have found within Mulan some underlying gay concepts, part of identity and drag and whatnot, and your reflection not showing how you are inside. It's a very powerful movie with a very deep meaning that's probably missed by children, since it is kind of considered like a children's movie. People have even gone as far as saying that her love interest in the movie, Captain Shang, is actually bisexual or gay because of his romance with Mulan when she was in her boy form as Ping. And even B.D. Wong, I love B.D. Wong, was actually the voice actor for Shang, and he said that Shang was sexually fluid. B.D. Wong is a wonderful actor. You probably, if you don't know him, you'd probably recognize him from Law and Order. I literally loved his character in Law and Order. He's openly gay, and he was the voice actor at the time, and he said that's kind of how he played the character. I found this article done by them. It was actually in 2021, so it's honestly not that old. It says Mulan's love interest was sexually fluid, says B.D. Wong. This actor of Captain Shang added his 2 cents to the ongoing discourse surrounding queer Disney representation. Fans of Disney classic 1998 film Mulan know that the cartoon is arguably one of the studio's queerest works, even if that queerness is not explicitly stated. Actor B.D. Wong, who voices Captain Li Shang, the film's love interest, is now adding his 2 cents to the discourse. In a news interview released Thursday, Wong described Shang as sexually fluid. His comments came during the latest episode of the pop culture podcast Los Culturalists, which is hosted by queer comedians Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang. During the conversation, Yang asked Wong if he believed Shang was attracted to Mulan's male disguise, Ping. I would like to think that he was, Wong answered. I don't want to disappoint anyone, as I don't want to be a coward or anything like that. Okay, but you know what? Okay, no. Fluidity is a very important thing to acknowledge. Wong went on to explain that evolving ideas around sexuality in society have helped him in understanding and describing Shang's attractions. When we made the movie, fluidity was not a word, he explained. We didn't talk about fluidity. Now we have fluidity. Now we watch Shang and his choices and actions and see it through fluidity, and the whole idea that there's a needle and it goes from 0 to 100 and doesn't have to be one place or another. It can move. You can change your pronouns and then change them the next day if you want, and that's good and should be the way it is. And this is little bold, because if you think about it, like when this movie actually came out, not to be a pun, of course, it was a different time. Things are a lot different now than they were back then. I'm sure anyone who's old enough to have realized how certain people are treated and how certain things are looked upon, especially now with the current climate and things that they are doing to people. I'm more of mind your own business. Why do you care so much what other people are doing? But it's nice that back in the day, all the Disney princess movies kind of followed the same outline. They're like, damsel in distress, I need a man to rescue me from this life. But Mulan literally became her own man to rescue her family from their life problems. She went undercover doing a man's job, and she did a great job. It's a really wonderful movie, and I feel like it still stands like up to time, that it has aged well, and it touches on many heavy topics without even going there, like what BD Wong was saying. Like, they didn't really talk about it. Like, I'm sure they didn't sit down, especially in that time and day. A bunch of people would not get in a room in a Disney executive meeting and be like, how can we make this movie appealing to the gay masses, the Disney queers? That was obviously not their intention. There are other movies like that, obviously, like Magnificent and The Little Mermaid and such, The Lion King, and things that people have claimed as their own. One of the biggest things in the movie too was the reflection song, the whole meaning behind the song, and they literally got Christina Aguilera to sing it. It was iconic. I still know the words to this song, and girl can sing. It definitely shows like Mulan battling with herself of what they want her to become and who she wants to be. One of the strongest, fiercest scenes in the movie is when she chops her hair off. I mean, that says a lot. It's giving like G.I. Jane vibes. Very amazing, very strong, very girl power, like be your own hero, which wasn't really the Disney way back then. A lot of the new princesses are more stronger, they can stand on their own, but Disney used to have a way of, doing things, and that's just kind of how old stories go. In case you didn't know, Mulan is a queer icon, that's for sure. And some people consider the captain to be like one of the first gay characters in Disney film. That's debatable. When I watched the movie myself, I didn't really find it too queer, but it is kind of weird if you think about the dynamic of how he was like the teacher and she was the student, and they were both men, and then when she gets hurt and he finds out she's a woman, he's mad, but then accepts it, and then at the end they fall in love. I mean, that's a lot to unpack there if you really think about it. That's some kind of weird dynamic. But it's very powerful on both sides because she stands as a strong man and saves China from the Hun. But she is also a strong and powerful woman because she is a woman. So it's just an overall girl power great movie. And it's got some heavy topics. It's all about like honor, which can kind of cross over with queer community and how things have gone in the past and how things are going in the future. You could kind of identify with the honor of her family and stuff like that. But I feel like a Disney Dreamlight Valley really wanted to go there. They should have just gone there, you know. People would have still played the update either way, but I don't know if it was like a sneaky little like Mulan is the gay queen icon and that is why she's coming to the valley at this time. We know also that everything was delayed kind of in suggestion because of all the issues. Speaking of, there are some interesting things that are going to be coming in the next update. The patch notes, there was a lot of stuff going on. All the regular stuff about Mulan coming, the Star Path, the Pixar event, Show Your Pride with the collection of new free items. They also threw in there Get Ready for a Day at the Beach with a new signature bundle, the Premium Island Getaway House bundle inspired by Disney's Lilo and Stitch. Offer a wide range of customization items, including a dream style for Stitch. That's going to be so cute. I think it's going to be the hula one. I hope it's going to be the hula one. Adorable. A beachside house style and a surfboard glider, as well as island inspired clothing, themed, and furniture. The surfboard glider, that is very intriguing to me. I'm definitely going to get this bundle just for the Stitch theming, you know, the Stitch dream style alone. That's cute enough for me. Also, as I keep saying, they don't really stay on theme for stuff, but there is a new Lilo and Stitch movie coming out, so this is actually kind of getting more tied into what's going on in reality. And then they said help Remy expand on his culinary services with Remy special deliveries, repeatable quests, deliver food orders to villagers around the valley in exchange for special rewards. I guess I'm gonna have to get on that to get the special rewards. We have the Daisy Boutique, and now we're gonna have Remy special rewards. If they're anything like the mail though, I won't really have to do it, but we'll see. That's exciting. I feel like they should have done a little video on that. It might not be one of the biggest things, but that does seem interesting. And weekly rotations to look forward to. Keep an eye out for new optional items in the premium star path alongside with returning favorites, as well as new weekly DreamSnap challenges and rewards. What does that mean? Y'all know I'm all about the DreamSnaps. New shipment alert. Scrooge McDuck's store has received a new batch of goods for sale, and it better be some clothing because people are going to lose their minds. The natives are getting restless. Definitely. Furniture mode. They made their little video on that. The pathing, the editing, laying down multiple stuff. That's great. That's great. It also says that they have adjusted camera, zoomed in, and the ability to hide game UI while in edit mode. That's cool. So you can see the picture better. One thing that I thought was cool is an added option to view similar items when hovering over a furniture item in edit mode. That's really cool. That's really cool. That will especially help people with decorating if they don't really know what to do. It's kind of like, but I wonder how well it works. Like if it's just stuff from the same set or stuff from the same character. I don't know, but that's very exciting. DreamSnaps have improvements as well. They're going to integrate the bonus and mandatory tags together. If you watch Senpai's most recent video, he recommends to use those bonus tags. I don't know if that's why my DreamSnaps keep fluctuating, because I've said many times, do y'all use the bonus tags? I don't even look at the bonus tags. I really don't. I just try to get all the regular tags in there. But that video was very informative. You should watch that. Oh, and added a toggle menu within the camera menu that allows players to make Touch of Magic furniture invisible during DreamSnap submissions. That's That's great. That will really help some people because they've been having that issue where you can see stuff from like 2 biomes over. And they're removing tags from hairstyles and facial hair so that players don't have to compromise on their personal style to meet DreamSnap requirements. I don't agree with that one because some people liked having those extra tags, but whatever. Valley visits, you can now use other people's goofy stalls, and you can have animal companions follow you during Valley visits. That's freaking great. That's freaking great. We've said that before. I don't know what they're doing about animal companions going inside. Let your animal companions inside. I hope they didn't mess with that. But now they're letting you go to Friends Valley, so maybe they'll fix it to where we can just use them instead of glitching it out. Those were the things that I found most impressive in this list. There was also tons of issues that they fixed. So sad, all the issues. I hope when this one rolls out that there's no issues, that people don't get hung up on any of the quests, because that is really upsetting. And I'm very excited that Mulan and Mushu are coming. I just hope that the storyline is just as epic as they are. There's definitely some very touching scenes in the movie, some very deep scenes and some quotes, like in the beginning of the movie when they're sitting under the cherry blossoms, her and her father, he says, "What beautiful blossoms we have this year, but look, this one is late, but I'll bet that when it blooms, it'll be the most beautiful of all." It's very cute, very sweet moment. And they even bring up the blooms again later in the movie. And at the end of the movie, when the Emperor is talking to Shang about Mulan after she's saved everyone, he says, "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." I really like that. That's really nice. As well as the quote that Disney Dreamlight Valley used on the roadmap, "You don't meet a girl like that every dynasty." And it's true. Mulan is definitely fierce. So is Mushu. He's very cool and cute as well. Funny. I hope that their integration into the valley kind of goes along with the movie. I'm excited for the training. It looks like they have an outfit that we're going to get to wear when we go there, which is nice. And they've already shown a lot of teasers in their little trailers this past week, but I'm still here for it. The premium shop is going to be nice until all the data miners get everything out and spoil it for everyone, but that's fine too. I just hope that the storyline is even half as impressive as Mulan in the movie. But either way, I'm sure it's going to be fun and cute, just with all the things they're integrating in with another new mini event, the Star Path, the new realm. I just hope there's not any issues, because it looks like they've put a lot of fixes in place, as well as the new Remy thing. Like, that wasn't even a mention unless I missed something. But what I'm most excited for is Mulan and Mushu in the realm. The realm looks beautiful from what they showed. I just hope the story is epic. Daisy's story was okay, but I feel like it didn't really give you a good connection to her. It was just more about the boutique coming, as well as their clothing line, which Scrooge doesn't even sell the clothes. I don't know. I'm excited that we're finally getting the Pride stuff, finally, just in time for it to be the end of Pride. I also thought that was a little weird move that the update is coming out and the Pride stuff's coming out the next day. It's almost like maybe someone decided to walk back the Mulan queer thing, but it is what it is. It's not so open about that. That's just some people's perspective on the movie, especially considering all the scenes with drag and stuff. It's just a really amazing, deep movie. If you have time, you should watch it again, especially if you've never seen it. It was really good, and I still remember the songs, but that Reflection song goes super hard, Christina. But as always, I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.